Got a few people in here. Hi, Natalie. I don't think I've seen you in here before. That's my little puppy. That's my little shop helper. Her supervisor. She gonna bark at me. I keep hitting her leg. Supervisor. Really, what I'm doing is I'm working on this stuff over here. Just waiting for a person or two to show up. New tripod, but where to put it? What's up, Eric? Good to see you. Let's see, we got someone else in here. Stephanie. Must got some scrolling people, which is cool. That's why I've been doing the vertical ones. Kind of get some more people to watch. Hope you're having a good day, Eric. Everybody in here. Hope y'all had a good Christmas. Trying to decompress. There's my knife. I got this side done. Now I'm gonna grind this side, put the bevel on it, and then it'll be ready for the heat treat. I got two more I'm gonna make out of this piece that I may or may not do on the video, but I want to do them before I heat treat. I don't want to get my whole heat treating process set up. It's mostly just waiting for the oven to heat up to do just one knife. I like to do a couple at least. So had some internet issues again out here. It's been quite the hassle. I have to plug my router in on an extension cord from the house. I have power in the building, but when I use the power out of this building, as soon as I turn my belt sander on right there, the internet goes out. And when I plug it in to the house, it works. So, but what happened was I unplugged it from the house last night, and then when I plugged it back in today, nothing worked. I had to go unplug everything and reset everything in the house. Maybe I should keep the dog on the camera. I got a lot more views. I'm about to start here in just a second, y'all. And then getting ready. By getting ready, I mean drinking coffee. It's a beautiful day here today. It's not terribly sunny, but it's nice and warm, especially for late December. I think it's dang near 60. Safety specs. Seems dark back here. Alright, let's get to it. We'll try this new. I got a new tripod for Christmas. Hopefully, it's bigger on the base, so it's harder to set it on the table, which is where I always set the old one. So I'm gonna have to try to work around it and all that. But I think I can make it happen. Now I get to use my old one to hold my phone that I'm watching chat on. So All right. So I'm just going to do the same thing again. I got it. I'm going to go to my little center line here at a real steep angle. And then I'll start working my jig back and working my line up the blade there. What's up, Andy? Edgeworks. Oh, I'm not even trying to pronounce the rest. This is a Norton belt, and this is a 60 grit. So I'm just starting my bevel on this side. That other side there, you can tell I did that one yesterday. I finished it in a 120. This is pre-heat treat. I'm judging by your questions that you understand all that. Some people might think might not get what I'm saying there, but all right, back to it. Thank you, Andy. You know, you always be sharing it. It's awesome. Can't see my line right there. I got to step over here under the light a little better to see my center line. And I used that black marker, which just wasn't. I should have used the blue one. It shows up better on my eye. Man, that sounds like a problem, dude. Maybe some conditioner. close. What's up, Brian? Good to see you. This is where we're at. We're just getting started on that other side. Hope you had a good holiday. I don't know, if you're anything like me, it's kind of nice to get it over with. I'm not as Christmassy as a lot of people. I enjoy it, and then I enjoy it to be gone. Alright. Let's start rocking this back a little bit. Pretty close right there to my center line. You just stayed in. Yeah, that's what we did too, but I don't know, something about it. There's still like a feeling, it's Christmas. I don't know. I don't get to do the things I always did. I think that's a way for a lot of people. So yeah, but yeah, we stayed in. Didn't really do much. It was fun though. I did get I got my new tripod that I'm using right now. This is why you can kind of see it is much taller and more stable. It's a little bigger, but yeah, hopefully. But it's taller, so I think you can actually see what I'm doing better now. What I'm trying to get at. Yeah, I hope it's a better year. I don't know. Last year wasn't bad. But this one could be better. It wasn't bad for me. Yeah, it's kind of nice. I like this one. It's a lot sturdier. The base is a lot wider and it's a lot heavier, so it's a lot sturdier than my other one. And now I'm using, and plus my other one was duct taped together, but I'm using it to hold my other phone that I kind of watch the comments on. So I got this phone here that you're watching through, and then I got my other phone right up here on the table where I can look at it while I'm working. By other phone, I mean old phone. I just got a new one. My 6-year-old old phone I watch comments on. What's up, TheBeStLife? Good to see you. Here's where we're at. Kind of walking our way up the knife here. Starts out real fast when you're at a steeper angle, but once you start getting down here up this way, it starts taking a lot longer. I'm already, I'm too thin right there. I need to try to stay off of that part. Alright, I'm gonna let it cool off for a second here. So yesterday, oh damn, there's 49 people in here. I totally planned on getting back in here yesterday when I got off. And then I was using my GoPro, and then I was gonna come back with my phone. But went inside, got something to eat, and then someone's car broke down right in front of the house, and they ended up in my driveway. And you know, I tried to offer a little help or whatever I could, and they didn't want it. And so then I sat there and watched them, and the cops showed up, and they finally got, nothing really happened, but you know, just kind of got me sidetracked a little. I couldn't help but be a looky-loo when they show up right in my driveway. They weren't having a very good day. I didn't take it personal, but the guy did not want help. I can only imagine. Anyway, here we are. I gotta start. I'll mark my edge with some marker again. Just, I want to stay off of this bottom part. So I'll just, as I did last time, I'll keep marking it, keep marking it. Helps me see what's going on. Everyone else in here, thanks for watching. There's a lot of people in here, probably a lot of first timers. So start making noise again. Yeah, we were just talking about that. I had a pretty good Christmas. I was telling Brian I'm also happy to see it go. I'm not much of a Christmas person. I enjoy Christmas Day. The whole lead up to Christmas, it starts in like October now. By the time it gets there, I'm so tired of it. But I do enjoy the day of Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. You can see pretty good there where I'm not touching the edge. I'm only grinding up on this top part here. It's not actually going down there. As soon as it does get down there, I will tilt my jig a little more so it's up here again. Yeah, spring. I'm ready to garden again. It kind of feels like gardening kind of feels like cheating here compared to where I lived in the past, because it rains and stuff. I didn't even have to water. It just planted and it all grew. I'm kind of looking forward to taking that further this year. In there little by little. Cool it down again so I can mark my edge again. Trying not to get my hole, like you can just dunk it in there, but then water dripping all over. I'm trying not to do that right now. You garden, Brian? I know you got that one awesome looking chicken. At least one. Or you just want the nice weather again? Now, if you seen me do the other side yesterday, we took it all the way. Not all the way, but like quarter inch, 3/16 of an inch from the back spine there. And then after I heat treat it, I will take it all the way up to the spine. But just it's easier if you keep it all symmetrical. So we want to stop a little bit before the spine today, and then it'll be ready for heat treat. Hopefully this coming year. Okay. Man, our first time starting is hard. It's another thing. The grass here grows like insane. And I was trying to dig a garden through a yard, and it beat the crap out of me. I'm gonna try to do it again this year. I want to at least double the size I got last year. Yeah, I know your mom was sick, man. That shit's rough. That's another thing about Christmas for me is it's right around the time of year my dad passed. It's 10 years this year, but it still feels like yesterday. Yeah, I think we're kind of probably close to the same um, climate and all that here too, as you are. Oh, I've never been there, but from what I know. Yeah, it sucks. It's crazy. All right. Just putting some water on it to cool it off again. So I can mark my edge again without ruining my marker. Plus my whole jig is getting worn. It's really just this edge I need to mark. Man, my coffee's almost gone. I might have to take like a little intermission where I go in and fill my coffee cup and all that. I want to keep going. I'll probably just leave it going, but I'll be gone for a minute. Oh yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I got a couple projects I want to do that are wood. I want to make a one of them little picnic tables. You know, little miniature picnic table for your chickens. I want to do one of those. I was thinking of maybe doing some planter boxes. Well, that's two of the ideas I had that I can think of off the top of my head. But I don't have any materials, and I would have to go get some. And, you know, money's tight right now. These projects here is stuff I had laying around or materials I already had. Oh, that would have been a lot that time. Yeah. Were you thinking like raised bed, like big planter boxes, or look? I was thinking like little ones, like 18 by 18 or something for Cole to plant her flowers in or whatever she wants to put in them. Probably flowers. Yeah, I get it. All I did is I took a tiller and I just tilled the grass, and it was a pain because I didn't have, the tiller was too small, I think. I don't know. Anyway, I finally got something done, and then I picked up as much grass as I could, and then it's pretty much all grass again now. That's not true. It's a little less. I did start mulching it too, but some raised beds would be cool. Oh, nice. What's that mean? Like projects done around the house? I'm guessing. I got a ton of those to do. I want to come do fun stuff, and instead I should be doing all my projects in the house. I did build a whole bathroom this year, so that's something. When we moved in this house, the bathroom was destroyed. It wasn't even really functional. And all new plumbing in the house too, because that was not functional either. It had froze and broke everywhere. Every time I fixed the spot, there was two more leaking, so I just redid it all. I mean, I guess that's something. Yeah, I didn't really have much choice on the bathroom. Plus, when we bought the house, it only had a shower. And I was told right away that that wasn't going to work. There needed to be a bathtub. So. Yeah, that's something that's actually, that's a project I would like to get done this summer. We got a little spot in the front of the house that's got a border and mulch, but I want to continue it around the whole house, about 3 feet around the whole house. I want to put in a border and mulch it all. And then maybe, oh no, they say you really shouldn't grow stuff right up next to your house. So then maybe that's where the little planter boxes I want to build come in, because then you can put those there and have some flowers and stuff. They say, I mean, everyone grows stuff right up next to the house, but they tell you you shouldn't do that. It holds moisture. It's not good for your foundation. And I know everyone does it. Every time I tell someone that, they look at me like I'm crazy. Just let it cool down a little bit here. I'm getting pretty close. Phone's dinging. New subscriber. I ain't seen you in the chat, so I won't say your name, but thanks for subscribing, dude. I'm sure it was from in here. Yeah, it happens. So all y'all that are new, this is what I'm making. So it started out a piece of metal like this, and I've done this all on the live streams the last couple days. It'll be a little kitchen knife here. This side's ground down. Once I finish this side, it'll be ready to heat treat, and then once that is done, I'll clean it all up and put some handles on it and sharpen it. So that's what's going on here. I'm not sure. Some people have asked what metal it is, and I don't remember. It's either 1095 or 80 CRV2. I didn't write it down on here when I cut the end off that had the tag on it that told me probably. And then I moved across the country and then unpacked it all. And it's been a year since I worked on it, and I don't know what it was. I could probably go back in some of my old videos, and if I did a little Sherlock Holmes stuff, I bet I could figure out what it was. There's other pieces I cut off of it. You know, I don't know what I would plan on using, Brian. Probably untreated something. I mean, cedar is what they're going to tell you to use. But cedar is expensive. When I was in Montana, I made all my... There's plenty of videos of these on my channel. I made all my raised beds in Montana out of rough cut pine. It was mostly green when I got it, because my neighbor had one of them portable sawmills. And anytime he cut a board that he deemed not good enough to sell, I took it. He would give them to me for free. And so every couple weeks I'd go over there and get a whole trailer load of boards that were, for whatever reason, he didn't think they were good enough to sell, and I would get my skill saw out and I'd rip straight edges on them and all that and build stuff with them. They lasted 2.5, 3 years. They were still working, but one of them was kind of falling apart. I think it was more of the way I put it together than anything. Yeah, that was all rough cut pine that he got. There's even a video or two of me up at his sawmill because I used to help him. But it was rough cut ponderosa pine. They would say it's not the great stuff to do that with, but they worked for a while. They were still there when I left. little planter boxes I was thinking of making. I was thinking I might use fence pickets, like cedar fence pickets. You know, if they last a couple years, I'm good with it. I probably wouldn't do treated because I don't know what she's going to grow in them. Flowers I wouldn't care, but if she starts growing food in them, I wouldn't want them to be treated. Yeah, exactly. You were saying the same thing I was saying. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really know where to get any rough cut stuff now where I am. I would definitely use it. I really got super lucky at my last place I lived, man, having that guy live next to me. He was a good friend of mine. He ended up moving before I did. He's about my only friend out there in the middle of nowhere in Montana, and he had that sawmill. I got so much lumber from him. Sometimes I got all my firewood from him too, like all his scraps. For 2 years, I burned nothing but scraps from his sawmill for free. And then, and all the free lumber I used to get too. And then most of the time, if I needed something that, he wasn't going to have laying around, um, he'd make it happen. If I needed a couple 4x4s or something like that was a lot more valuable and not going to be free scrap type stuff, he'd help me out with it. He is a cool dude. He liked his beer. But he helped me out a lot when I moved out there. Yeah, they do. They throw a lot of stuff away. I've seen people that actually go pull the wood scraps out of the dumpsters at the building sites. So, I mean, we got a bunch of people in here. Y'all could hit that thumbs up. That'd be awesome. I know a lot of y'all are passing through while you're scrolling, but it don't cost nothing. Give me a little. Interesting, Matt. It's good to see you, Matt. I don't even really know what I'm trying to build. We were just kind of talking about, I was telling him how I used to just have this hookup, man. My neighbor had a sawmill and lived just like a neighbor, right? You know, there's a lot of room out there. You had to drive to get there, but it didn't take very long. Poured some epoxy. Now I'm interested in what you're doing. Poured epoxy where? Garage floor? Tabletop? I don't know. Fishing lures? A lot of things you could pour epoxy into. Enemies, door locks. Oh, awesome. Man, that's something I wanted to make. I never have, but I wanted to make some of those. It's one of those things. It's on the list of projects to potentially do. I want to do one that goes under the cabinets. Like on the bottom of the top cabinet. Good to see you again, Andy. Really getting there now. It does take a lot longer. And we're sanding a lot more metal off every time now. Okay. Interesting. All the tools I got, man, I don't have a router. Never been much of a woodworker. I heard some noises from my dog, I think. Christmas was good for me. Yeah, I was kind of talking about that, Andy. About how Christmas was good, and I'm glad to see it go. Yeah, I got some... I'll find them here in a second. I'll let this cool down. I got some magnets I bought off the old Amazon. Man, they'll take a finger off if you get in between them all. They're cheap. I'll have to look at that picture a little better. Interesting. Yeah, see, like I can build stuff out of wood, but I've never been much of like like I don't make furniture or nothing. I can build a chicken coop or frame a wall or stuff like that, but I'm definitely not making tables. Hello, Alex. Thanks for being here. Oh, nice. I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. I took my jig angle too far. I don't know if you can see these little scratches up there, man. I shouldn't have scratches up that high. So I'm going to steepen it up a little bit again and let it cool off so I can marker the whole thing again and really see what's going on. I'm getting right to where the little tiniest adjustment really moves it a lot. I'm also getting right to where I want to be done, and I don't want to mess it up right now. I will still be able to fix it after I heat treat, but yeah, man, I'm just now hearing about all this stuff that Matt makes. Like, let's see, which phone am I trying? Okay, this is the one I'm gonna pull up your picture here and see what, take a look at it. Go to channel. Hopefully I don't time you out. No. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like it. See, so you could have been pouring epoxy on a tabletop. I could have been right. Yeah, that's a cool looking table, man. I like it. For some reason, my music quit playing. It didn't look. I was gonna say it didn't look like he had any videos, and then he said he made some, but then he said they're not on that channel. Yeah, I'm sure people will watch probably. You get some folks in there, I'm sure. I want to do some stuff like, I don't know about tables. I don't know if I'm ready to go there yet, but I do want to do some more stuff out of wood. Metal's always been my thing. It's kind of came with the job I had and stuff like that. So, what's up, Huckleberry? Good to see you. I hope you had a good Christmas. That's where we're at. I'm almost done on this other side here. Getting there. Let it cool off. My whole jig here is getting hot on the back side where I grab it. What's up, Eric? Steel and Tree. He makes stuff too. And now the chat's going too fast. I'm missing stuff. Oh, gonna make more videos. Eric started doing videos. I've caught a couple of them. Uh, he's got some cool stuff. I know some of it's not stuff that he made. I think some of it is stuff that he's reselling and stuff like that. How long have we been going here? An hour and 8 minutes. It says I still got 30 some people in here. Y'all passing through scrolling, you could hit that like button. That'd be great. Or hang out for a while. Yeah, I do. Um, Here, I'll show you. I've been working on a new process. I used to stamp them, I had a stamp made, and I used to do that, but now I've been doing, there's my mark. Well, I'm changing it now because I'm not in Colorado anymore, but, and this is, etched. So I got this little label maker printer, and I can actually just make my own little designs, and, put my little stencil on there, and then I etch it with this little doodad here that I put together. So it's got, you got these two little leads here that plug into it right here, and then, man, now that I'm looking, I don't know where the power cord is. Somewhere there's a power cord you plug in there. Oh, that kind of sucks. And then you can see my grate. So if you go down, one way is AC and one way is DC. I forget which is which, but one will etch and then one kind of marks it and makes it like a dark color. So the middle there's off, that's mark, and that's etch. A lot of times I etch it and then you flip it up and mark it. So you clamp one of these to the part anyway, and then I take this other one. I got a bunch of these little felt squares, and I'll put them in there, and then I'll dunk it in some salt water, and then you just burn it in there with electricity. A sketchy box that's got transistors, and I don't even remember what's in it anymore. Resistors and transistors and bridge rectifiers and S390. I'm guessing that's some kind of a steel. I'd have to look it up. I've never used it. I generally use carbon steels. I'm guessing that's a stainless. What's up, Ghetto? Thank you, Indy. That's something I'm kind of new. I've been working on is those etching the marks on them. Brian's mom passed, Indy. All right, let's skip this commercial and then try to finish this out. Yeah, probably. I should probably title them that. The best life is live. When you go to do these vertical streams, that's the title. It just puts on it for you. And I've been a little lazy, I guess. I just been going with it. So, I mean, generally I get 5 people in here, and then all of a sudden today I get a lot more. So, I don't know. Maybe after the fact I'll put some on it or something. And I'll try that next time. I didn't this time. So, it is what it is. Trying to find my safety glasses. And I got an empty coffee cup. They're on my head. Yeah, knife, DIY. There's definitely some things I could do. trying to fix my angle because I got it off a little bit there, so. Sneak up on it. Need a mark up here on the top where I overshot a little bit. Now I can't tell if I'm getting new scratches up there or it's still the old ones. Uh, 60 grit, Bill. Pre-heat treat. I'm just grinding in the bevels right now. It's a pretty worn out 60 grit. It was new yesterday, but I did the whole other side with it and then almost done with this side with it. So it's getting pretty clapped out. Yeah, that's what I started with on my bevels, was 60. If I had, that's usually what I always use. I might have used something coarser if I had it on this knife, just because I usually don't make knives with blades this wide with a full grind like that. So, it's taking off a lot more material than I normally do. But, so I might have used a 40 or a 36 or something. But I don't have any. That's just, I don't generally use those. And I think I'm going to stop there with the 60 grit. I'm going to go to a 120. It's about where I am on the other side. I think I might be a little higher up. Actually, I'm going to give it a few more passes. Changed my mind already. Talked myself out of it. One more. Put a little water on this, let it cool off. While I change my belt out. You can hear my neighbor's dog out there barking. No telling what he's barking at. I think I'm gonna go peek my head out the door real quick just to see. Well, it's not someone in my driveway. So. That's good. Alright, so 120 next. Just to get the 60 grit out, scratches out before heat treat. Working good. I want to mark my edge again so I can see what I'm doing. I don't need to do the whole thing, but kind of a couple lines across it so I see where I'm at. I need a new marker. I just need to get some die cam or something. And then I always adjust my jig back to a little more of an angle when I switch grits. It tends to, when you go to the finer grit, it tends to want to grind up too much past where you already are for some reason. You gotta sneak up on it. I don't know if I've seen you in here, Bill. You do have the best name. Just saying. My cup is empty. Alright, let's finish this up. Yeah, it is. I'm sneaking up on this so I don't overshoot my grind on the top there. don't know if you can see, I'm just touching right in here. Just barely touching it. I don't really want to take any off, I just want to see where I'm at. I can pretty much almost feel that it's real close. Man, I hear something out there. I'll be right back. Something's going on out here. I hear something banging around outside. Well, I don't know what it is. No, watch out. Nala, leave that alone. Yeah, she's over there sniffing the heater, trying to get right under the grinder where all the sparks are flying. Now she's over there licking the drill press. Because I got up and went to the door, and she thought she should go to the door, and she's finally laid down again now. Sorry. Probably loud as hell. I'm trying to blow the dust off of the phone. Yeah, I know the feeling, ghetto. I be watching people sometimes. I'm like, man, I am lazy. It just happens. I'm trying to go live every day. That's what I've been trying to do. I've been doing pretty good these last couple days. So, but it'll I don't know. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep it up. I'm not gonna jinx it. So, there's that side. There's the other side. I actually was up a little. You can't really see it real good because I wiped the marker off. But I took this side up higher. It doesn't matter because in the end, it's gonna go all the way to the edge. So I just wanted to get it pretty symmetrical. I don't want to get it all the way thinned out because when you heat treat it, it'll want to warp and stuff. But I want to get it about 90% done. Thank you, Brian. I have been trying, like I said, I've been trying to go every day. So now that I got it working out here, I was doing them in the house with the leather stuff. There's only so much stuff I can make out of leather if I don't make any knives to make sheaths for. It got to the point I was just wasting leather. So I like to get some acetone. Clean my marker off of here. I like this song. Man, I still hear something banging around out there. I don't know if the neighbors are out in their yard moving their junk around or what. Yeah, it can be hard, man, to get consistent. Some people are so. I am not a. Hey, I'll be here at 7 o'clock every day guy. There's no way. It would never happen. I wish I could, but I'd miss it every day because something would come up. Anyway, here it is. Ready for the heat treat. So the next stream I work on this one, I will heat treat it, and I'll probably start working on the handles. On black paper micarta, I think I have some in my toolbox. Haven't dug out the handle material yet, but yeah, black paper micarta with some liners. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. I do think. Thank you, I'm your ghetto. Um, I mean, when it comes time to heat treat it, it'll be a short stream. The longest part about that is waiting for the oven to heat up, which I'll probably do before the stream. Thank you, Indy. Where was it? He was talking about etching names. I got an idea in my head where I might find some scrap pieces and do a stream. If I can get my computer out here and get my label maker set up, and there's a lot to get it going, but I might, because I want to do some more testing with my etching. So I was thinking I might come out here and print out people's names in the chat or initials or whatever and practice etching on some scrap pieces. So that's an idea I've had. Probably be after I finish this night. And I'm not etching your name on it. Sorry. I don't know. I maybe should do it before I finish this knife so I can practice. It's been a while. I just built that etching machine right before I moved. And these are the first knives that I ever etched with it. I did practice. I etched some stuff on some sockets and some crescent wrenches and just random stuff to practice a little bit, but yeah, I've actually thought about that too. Like those scraps, cut them into little circles and make keychains or something. A little etching on them. It's crossed my mind. I uh, I need to practice with the software for the little. It's what it is it's a label maker, but you get this special paper for it, and it's stencil paper. So as of right now, I haven't even figured out how to. Okay, yeah, that's interesting, Andy. I didn't think about that, but that is interesting. That's um, you kind of got me off track. That's a whole nother thing. I like that idea. Could probably figure something out too. Forgot. Oh, I haven't figured out how to actually put an image into the software for the label maker yet. I know you can. I just haven't quite figured it out. And your image has to. It can't be too intricate or whatever. It's not gonna etch right. Um, so you kind of do more with less, I guess. What's up, Eric? I love how you always tell me when you get back. So, but yeah, I could like cut out like I got my little house for my logo, which isn't my house anymore. But I could cut out a little house shape and then etch a little house on it or something like that. That would definitely be something I could do. So, kind of out of stuff to work on for now. Hey Brian, you wanna give you a close up? Kind of done with it for now until it's time to heat treat. I've said a couple times I wanna make I think two more out of this piece before I heat treat because I don't want to heat the oven up and all that just for one knife. But so here it is. That's the side I grinded yesterday, and then that's the side I grinded today. So the little holes is where my pins are gonna go. To they don't really hold the handle on because it'll be glued. They kind of do, but not really either. And these holes were just to screw it down to my jig. Little, little chopper. So man, I know that feeling. My shop is a mess. I managed to carve out this little section back here in the back where I can work, but the rest of the shop is just stuff piled in there. So I understand that. Looks like I picked up a couple subscribers today while doing this. That's really cool. I appreciate y'all. Oh damn, more than a couple. Yeah, I really appreciate everybody that subscribed. So I think I'm gonna end it for the day. I'm gonna go inside, probably get something to eat, and refill my coffee cup, and then I might come out and work on these ones without the live on. Who knows? Maybe I'll feel like going live and I'll do that. But it's at least time for a break for me. I need something to drink and all that. So Alright, you're still here. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in. I'm your Andy, Brian, Eric, Ghetto. I know I missed some people. Some new people that actually chatted. Bill. I think Bill was new. I could be wrong. Kind of a generic name. I could say that. Alex G. Just kind of scrolling back a little. Anyway, thanks to everyone that came in. So, sometime tomorrow, I'll be back at it. And who knows? Maybe later today. I doubt that. But have a good one.